We are here tonight with the only person in America who still wears their What Would Jesus Do wristband. Please welcome Stan Marsh. After everything that's come out, why do you still wear the wristband, Stan? I don't know, I just like it. I just don't feel like cutting it off. Well, joining us now is one of the billions of people who think that wearing a What Would Jesus Do wristband is doing all of society a disservice. Chris Martin, you say that Stan Marsh is a dick? Yeah, my problem with this kid, Charlie, is that he doesn't care about the truth. If Jesus rose from the dead with the help of drugs, that's fine. But then he went on to say that it's a miracle, and that's where he crossed the line. What about the Aztecs? What about the Incas? Wearing that bracelet is a slap in the face to everyone. Alright, well, we searched high and low to find my next guest who actually agrees with Stan. Please welcome a retarded fish. Now, retarded fish, you don't see any problem at all with someone keeping that bracelet. That's because you're a retarded fish and you don't know any better. What about the Inquisitions? What about the Crusades? What about the millions of people who were slaughtered in Jesus' name? What do you have to say to that? Alright, people. Got a new fucking DLC. Oh, Jesus, it's a tree. Got a new DLC coming. Which means you gotta know how to make some money for it. If you're not in a position like I am. Ha! No, I'm kidding. You're gonna need to make some money for it. And for veteran players, it's a little easier because you probably have some money to spend, or you probably already own these businesses. But I'm thinking that I will, thinking I'll split this up into two videos, one for veteran players and one for new players. So what do I mean when I say veteran players? I mean, like, people who are over, like, level 200, 250, who played the game a lot either during this recent update or during Doomsday and own a couple of properties. I mean, new players aren't going to have access to a lot of this shit until they pony up for an arcade. But I'll get to that in the other video. This is for veteran players. This is assuming you already have a lot of shit. I'm going over the best ways in the game, pretty much period, to make money. Being that nothing has really happened since the summer, which nothing notable happened there, there's not a lot of things that people don't know. I mean, shit's gonna fucking go crazy on December 15th, but as of now... Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, that's great. No, that's fine. I love loading times. Ah, so like I was fucking saying, Jesus. Before I had to fucking wait for a loading screen, and definitely didn't hit a bong in between. Oh, God. So yeah, being that this is for veteran players, this assumes that you own these businesses and you already kind of know about some of this stuff because I've covered it. But in case you didn't, I mean, the most effective thing for actively making money is taking this heist right here and doing it with a friend or someone off the internet who you trust. Who knows? You could meet a cool person who's also down to make lots of money, and then bing, bang, boom, you're in it. But you need someone else to utilize this method. But you know what it is. You take the fucking heist, you do it, you get the end loot, you quit, or you fucking go offline or do whatever, depending on your system. And guess what? Their servers are like, hey, wait, you didn't finish your heist, bro. But they're also like, hey, wait, your boy finished the heist, bro. He can have all the money. And then he hosts it, and he gives you all the money. There you go. That's the first method that you should know about already. I'll link a video about it that goes over it in depth, but it's still working. And come December 15th, and maybe we'll stop, but probably not. Although if you buy it on the new... I don't know. It might be fixed on the new systems, but it seems like a server issue on their end. So, despite a system upgrade, it might. Who the fuck knows? It works right now. Use it to make money. Moving on. Second thing. The nightclub right here. Now, this is kind of a complicated, like the first time I saw this, I was like, the fuck's going on? So basically, this is really, really dope for veteran players because if you bought like some of these bullshit MC businesses in the past and you were like, damn, I feel like I wasted money on these. Well, if you upgraded them, you did waste money. Unless you did meth or cocaine. I mean, you can do those and make it doesn't matter. None of these make as much money as fucking that. And when you sell this in a full lobby, it's close to $2 million. And this, you don't need to do anything. You see this, like, you just have your guy watching TV in the club. So yeah, you want to make sure you're not an MC or a CEO guy because you can get raided. And you can go AFK and watch TV, and your nightclub will just stack a fucking aggressive amount of money, which you can sell. Oh, it's nice. I would highly recommend it. I've made 50 million, as you can see, from just leaving my console on and leaving my guys sitting and watching TV. And then I wake up and there's like, oh, here's $1 million. And then I just go over to the nightclub and change the guys over and make them source different stuff. Each of these represents one of the 5 MC businesses if you didn't get that. Like, this is complicated, and I'll leave a guide link down below in the description as well. But this will make you a fuck ton of money. And it's the one business where you don't have to constantly restock it. It's just based on what other businesses you own. So for new players, it's kind of a bitch because you have to buy all this, and that's very expensive. Third option, not a bad background option. I mean, just keep resupplying it from here, from the nightclub. And then as long as you have friends. I mean, if you're solo, I would recommend selling it around like 50% capacity. Because otherwise you're going to get like 3 vehicles and it's going to be too much to handle. Unless you have friends. But, or do it right now. Fuck, get like 340 million. Or thousand. You get the idea. This is a good backup business to go along with this. But again, you got to own all this stuff already. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, these are like okay. But even at its max, we're talking 400,000, and you could get like 4 garbage trucks with 5 delivery spots each that will take like 40 minutes of your time and make you want to punch yourself in the dick over and over repeatedly. So I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I guess it is 3 garbage trucks. You're right. I forgot about that. I guess it is only 3, but still, even though it's only 3, it makes me want to pour liquid nitrogen all over my dick and then smash it with a hammer while a bunch of girls are nearby, and they'll be like, oh wow, Flip, you're so brave. You smashed your own penis with a hammer. You're so daring. You're so bold. Right, that's what I wanted to do. The vehicle cargo shit. This is the last thing I wanted to mention. I mean, honestly, fuck air freight cargo, and then these aren't really worth mentioning as far as money is concerned. You could, I mean, if you want to have a lot of cash in your office space, these special cargo missions are what you do, apparently, but I haven't fucking done them, because they're a pain in the dick. It's like 104. Fuck this shit. That's not what I'm talking about. Last thing I wanted to mention was the vehicle cargo business, which, see this? You see how it's 68% full? I've made 30 million on it, and you can kind of do it pretty well solo. You can make like 100 grand every other mission. Once you fill it up with 10 like low range and 10 mid range cars, then you only start to source high end cars, and then it's like 11 or whatever. Fill it up like at least 10 of each, and then you'll start to only get high end cars, and then you get like another 5 of them, and then you start selling one off at a time, and then you source a new one, and then you sell another one. You source a new one, and you sell another one. Or you get friends to sell 4 at a time, and you get like 300,000. This is not a bad business, but these cost money. These warehouses, they're not cheap. But maybe you already bought one back when that shit happened, because you're supposed to be a veteran player for the fucking video. Alright. That's fine. I assume people who aren't veteran players will watch this. If you get bored for some reason with doing this, if for some reason you get bored of robbing this same casino over and over again, you start to run through it on Big Con and knock one guard out and then run past everyone in group sex costumes. Or, you know, you fucking pick up 1,000 gold bars and you start to get cramps in your hands and you're like, why am I doing this? and you want to switch it up, maybe try out the Bogdan problem. I had a message from Lester about it. Now you're making me look stupid, Lester. All right, you're gonna have to take my word for it. Look, right here. You see the facility? That's the last super big heist before the casino heists. And the second act of it is called the Bogdan problem. And you can also quit right at the end and do the finale back to back, because it's not a very long finale. You just run through a submarine. I like to use an assault shotgun. I fucking blast the shit out of people. And you get like $1,100,000. You get like $1 million-ish, I think. Can't remember the exact amount because it's been a while, but you just have to deal with Lester calling you all the time, reminding you that everything's all set with fucking Miss Rackman. But it's not a bad alternative if you get bored of doing the casino heist, but doing gold or artwork with 2 people is pretty fucking profitable. So I'd probably recommend doing that on Big Con, where you can just walk in and out and you just knock out 1 person. But, you know, that's just me. Look how fucking pretty it is. Wow. I mean, there's also the old heists, but like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I get stuck on the tree? Ha! It's fine. Hey, get out of the way. Jeez. The only problem with the old heists is that, like, I mean, like I said with the first one, or like I said about Doomsday, you need to, you're gonna have a hard time finding people. And with the old heists, you need 4 people instead of just 2. So it's even more of a pain in the ass. So unless you know people that are down to fucking rock out some GTA Online heists for whatever reason. Shut the fuck up.
Whatevs. I'm seriously freaked.
Anyway, I think that fucking covers it all. Oh yeah, winning free cars at the Lucky Wheel? Fuck, I don't know. That doesn't really make you money though, it just saves you money. I think that's about it. Can't really think of anything else as far as ways to make money. I mean, you could do the double, triple reward stuff that, like, as it comes up, but most I've ever won from like a regular game of some shit was like 150,000 for a game that took a while, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what it was, but are you oh, you are approaching me? Oh Jesus. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, I fucked up. What, you don't want some of this? I mean, I guess one last alternative is you could sell your cars. If you got one of these and you're like, yeah, I guess I never really used this old sports car I used to have, but I personally like to have like just all of my fucking cars like a collector, but you know, to each their own. My friend has made a fuck ton of money for other updates by selling his previous vehicles before. It is a strategy that'll work, but you'll always lose money. That's about it. That's all I can think of. If you can think of anything else, fucking sure, leave a comment, but feel free not to, you know, either way, but yeah. Or you could just buy shark cards if you want to make a bunch of fucking money. I mean, if you have a job and you're like, I could play this game for 50 hours, or I could spend $100. I mean, dude, why would you do that? Just buy the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack thing. Well, I'll fucking get to it in the new players video. But, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. You can also make money with your arcade save. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, people, you know the whole spiel. Check the channel out, like, subscribe. Do the whole fucking thing. You know the whole thing. Do all the stuff. Oh yeah, watch on Twitch too. Maybe check the Discord out. Get ready. Use one of those many methods I just mentioned to stack up some bread for the new update. I would recommend like somewhere in the range of like 20 to 50 million. I wouldn't be surprised if that submarine costs like $5 million. Probably also another couple million for all the upgrades before you buy any new toy. It's going to be a lot. Save the money. Make some money. Get ready. Till next time, folks. Bam! What are you holding? Nothing? Oh. Well, you're still going to die. Oh, no! Oh, look. There's another dead woman. How convenient. 2 corpses. Thanks for watching, people. Switch off.